Hello everyone! Woo! Some more Ace Attorney. Sorry for dipping yesterday. It was a bit I had some things to do and it was like really urgent, so I had to cancel stream like 20 minutes in. But we should be good now. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm sounding alright. Alright, looks good. Hello chat. We're gonna be playing some more Ace Attorney today. Recently, we found out that our enemy prosecutor for the last two cases, Miles Edgeworth, has been arrested and charged with a murder. Apparently, he's apparently innocent, but it seems that the person that was murdered was one of the colleagues involved in a case of his that involved him when he was like a little boy. That case actually killed his father, and the person that was murdered is the attorney that actually defended the convict that was that supposedly did him in. Indeed. So, let's do some voice acting. Hello, Sarah. Welcome.
Pay me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Cool. Well, I guess we should...
Oh,
what's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Ah! It's calming down. Phew. That was scary.
Huh. Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of a few running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe.
I think he's traumatized because he was like in an elevator when the murder happened, so I think that when the elevator was shaking, that kind of like traumatized him too. Anyways, let's make our way to the Criminal Affairs Department.
What's going on here?
Eek!
What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in just a while ago. Says she comes to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around to find more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You tried to say something about the way I do my job.
No, sir. Really do that during the case is true. Alright, let's do some presenting. Actually, let's do some talking first. So, what did Miss Hart say?
She says that she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She even had a photograph to prove it.
Right, I saw it too. But you can't really tell from the photo who it was shooting.
That's why she says she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who.
She can do that? Okay, so there's gonna be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great.
In any case, she's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh. What happened to the other witnesses?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
Cancellation?
I'm afraid tomorrow is gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. Got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
I'd say it looks like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked.
Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I'll just ask to file the paperwork. You still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, well, look at that, miss. I have, for you, a letter of request. Look what I got.
Oh, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip her up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. You refuse to take elevators on the way to the airport in fear of getting trapped and missing your flight? I heard those things have like a really, really low failure rate, like exceedingly low. Well, see you in court tomorrow then.
Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I want to go check on him. You two get go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
Man, Mr. Detective Gumshoe's like a kind of a bro, actually. Like, definitely some person you want to have in your corner when things get tough. I wonder what it was with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
To be continued.
Yes, make sure we continue to save. Saving is good.
Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career.
Oh, that's crazy. That's absolutely kind of insane.
He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! What did it say? Doesn't mean much coming. Yeah, it doesn't mean much coming from Edgeworth. Well, he did teach you all he knows. 100% win rate in a 99% guilty verdict country just isn't impressive. I think it's like, we don't exactly know, because it's supposed to be America, guys. It's supposed to be America with the Japanese trial system. But look, Maya wants to eat burgers, which is very much an American meal. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
You said something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. I could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh... I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
It's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. 40 years. Yeah, he doesn't need a hug, like being a good dad.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
Oh yes, look everyone, I want burgers. I love American gluttony like all you my fellow Americans. Yes. I love eating American burgers. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident. Now! Yes, sir!
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please, take a look at the map. The murder happened late last Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop.
Ooh, very cool.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait! Mr. Von Karma? Yes. Actually, I'm the one supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not. If trials were this interesting, I would totally want jury duty. Yeah, it would be kind of crazy sitting down like the jury for like a murder case like this. Alright, time to...
Men came to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I don't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Man, he's got the judge scared stiff. Alright, let's start pressing this guy. You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. So he's the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh wow, he's got a really deep voice.
That woman and the man who called in the report are different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping, a lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it's about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you'll refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
Poor Gumshoe. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you first saw him then?
Oh, well, when I saw it, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got a share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake.
Okay. Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally.
I mean, where else? I mean, I think if you shoot anywhere else that hits the heart, I think it's just gonna be fatal.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Not a heart. She must be quite an underdog. True. 22 caliber pistol. Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? Bit Von Karma is feeding him lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. Your teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. Oh, hold on. I need to get that last bit. Why is that?
Oh, well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
Pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor.
Alright, let's press on this. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tick, tick, tick. It's the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There are fingerprints in the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order! Order! The Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I could come up with.
Huh, I'm not gonna convince anyone of that. Say, Maya? Huh? Well, what? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh, I know. No good for anything in my neck. I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick, you don't need to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Von Karma's impressive. He makes everyone else feel like they're true, he does. Like, you see the way he's like intimidating the judge? That's crazy.
Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming out from the lake. When I looked out to the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't anything on the boat, on the lake, but the boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
She does look like she's got a lot of heart. True.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You need only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand? Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with this fact in her testimony? Well, my question is... Why... yeah, I think there was a contradiction. Why is there... It was... Oh, wait, never mind. It fired 3 times. Fired 3 times. So they found 1 bullet. But there were 2 shots. So that's our contradiction. Probably was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Alright. Let's press everything. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking photos to use in my research. Research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait! I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at that lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
What, Karma? I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has to answer the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick, Lana's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh, who was that?
It was me. Maya.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Heart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. Aw, you go, Maya. This is a matter of life and death. Not just being such a wuss with Von Karma. He has something on him? No, I just think he's scared of him. This guy's been, like, prosecuting for 40 years or something. It's, like, crazy. He's got, like, the biggest ego or something. Maybe he's just frightened of his aura. Lotta, you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
That's wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order! Order! Order!
Oh, wow. You are in contempt of court. It is too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
Occur not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. That man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. Oh, what about the other man?
Cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there is a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Find it if you can.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. That's it? Oh. Oh. I don't know. I can't see I can't see him. That's wrong. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? Got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? And yet even it couldn't capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she's said that, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself!
Miss Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Yeah, of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. I think he's blurry as can be. Yeah, it's blurry as hell.
Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. Finally found a hole in Miss Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. I hope I don't get penalized if I press them. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find out where I'm from.
French attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Huh, what does that mean? Hope he loves me. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting me answer any of my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ugh. I got doubts about your camera, too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
Can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case?
Yes, it took pictures of the murder.
If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But note this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera?
Yeah. Camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, hear ya. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Oh, yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute!
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth.
Yeah.
No unnecessary comments, please.
There was a heavy fog. How could binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah.
Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. It faces the lake and takes a picture when a loud noise is detected. I will not have you badgering my witness just because she's a dumbass. True! It's the funniest thing, because I think Lana's gonna get real pissed at him, and he's gonna like say something dumb, and it's gonna like totally like flip the case on its head. So it's facing the lake. Hmm. I still think she's, like, looking for Gourdy. Like, it doesn't make sense. Because this camera is, like, meant to detect pictures when a loud noise is detected, right? But, like, meteor showers don't make loud noises. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense why she would have it facing the lake. And like, I don't know. This seems wrong. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie! Say as who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to prove a pointed camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this.
What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Oh, never mind. Gourdy. Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gourd. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart? I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gourdy. Damn. I don't think I have proof. Well, I don't have proof.
Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them.
Well, alright, that's how you want to play it. I'll show you evidence.
Mr. Wright, are you sure about this?
She was sick of that smart prosecutor putting me down. Or she taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake. Oh. Oh. Oops. Well, it's because it's pointed at the lake, right? The photo itself is pointed at the lake. Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why have you obviously made it an error, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What's that?
Go home. Consider a career change.
Is it not the camera? Proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here taken when a gun fired at the lake. Here, this article about Gourdy. According to this article, Gourdy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gourdy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Mr. Hart? Miss Hart? You were camping there to try to take a photo of Gourdy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all of you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gourdy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
As she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it possibly been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out to that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. But the gun was fired 3 times.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Montgomery's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Why's there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. And what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sail to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an identified flying object, a UFO. That's when I sort of had a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on TV. I'm not sure appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of it in the newspaper, for real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's certainly got a lot of heart. So, that's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? And the only time the camera trigger was that night. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, they'd be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? No, well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. I don't know, he's a big, letting a lot of heart yap. Exactly what kind of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang, she thought Gourdy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Another gunshot. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be the gun, right? Yeah, it's got... This fired thrice. Never mind. Why did it... That's just weird. It's just a weird thing to say. I'll press this again just to take another look at it. This seems a bit tough. I'm trying to think. Because if I were an investigative journalist and I was like looking for like a Nessie, hey, I'd be looking everywhere. I wouldn't be just looking at the boat. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal! That's crazy. Absolutely insane statement. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gourdy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gourdy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gourdy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gourdy might be out there and all,
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Hello, Josh. Welcome, welcome.
Hmm.
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
You really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of mine, but it should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You wouldn't have told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Bruh. Damn, hiding evidence, Mr. Von Karma? Kinda messed up. Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. She really is loose cannon, huh? Oh.
We still cannot see who's firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That is why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination on Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That's a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course.
Hang on. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. Hang on. Aha! This photograph is showing someone shooting the guy using his left hand. However, Edgeworth has prints on this with his right hand. That's the contradiction. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Oh. Come on, we have it right here! Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
Oh, what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
A hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what?
This man's left hand is what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Alright, see ya, Josh. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. That's what we like to see, Phoenix.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law.
Lurking is very fun, yeah. I hope my voice acting's been entertaining too. Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definite proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. It's Larry. Larry Butts. Or Miss Hart. Actually. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you were saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. That just looks weird, though. If he's none other than... If the victim is shooting none other than the victim himself, does that mean that someone else got a hold of the gun and shot him? But this photo, like, is not it. Like, what do you mean?
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! That is indeed what a meter is, Phoenix. There is no other way it could have been suicide.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Comma, are you sure that the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Wow, they really just updated the autopsy report on me, huh? That's messed up.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Whew. Whew. By the skin of our teeth. Man, that was scary. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with her thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. And I thought that might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Scary. Well, we made it through. Which is, like, pretty good, all things considered. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this was your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. Hold on, I'm gonna move the mic a little bit closer to my mouth. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there's any waterfalls in the local area. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Nice to be nice, Nick. You can just show that to anyone and say I'm a lawyer. But spirit medium as well. I don't know, with your clothes, I bet at least some people would recognize you. These are medium and training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever learn to be a proper medium. Okay. Let's see what you're thinking about for the rest of these images. Is that the enlarged photo Lotta was talking about? Uh-huh. Huh. It's nice and big, but you can't really tell to see the faces any clearer, can you? My mother. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. No! I want to see Gourdy too. If he really exists. Well, I'd say a photograph is pretty good proof. Once this trial's over, let's go see some fishing poles and go down to the lake. Even there's a monster in the lake, fishing poles sound like a bad idea. So the markings on this bullet and the barrel of the pistol matched? Hey, I'm surprised you remembered that. How could I forget after Von Karma rubbed it in so much? So, which one of these are the ballistic markings? I'm not really sure. Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on this pistol, aren't they? Yes, the prints from his right hand. But they must have gotten on there at some time. Other than the shooting. What? Really? The shooter used his left hand after all. Cool. Where to go? Well, I guess Maya's gonna be stuck here for a little while, so... And we've already chatted with her. I wonder what the guard has to say. Oh, okay. Still the same old, same old. Think your way back to the law offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out from the detention cell soon. Let's go to the entrance to Gourd Lake. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. Trial today,
Yes? What about the trial?
well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I was just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? Well, there's one thing that is clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
I want to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seen her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Call this Ice Edgeworth?
He's really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll have to report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful for her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Actually, let's do some examination, see if any of the descriptions changed here. A lot of this camera is jammed like as usual. Even a novice like me could tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. Hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. That's what I was thinking, like, if you, like, have your car here, but you're, like, out doing something else, like, low-key, like, that camera is gone. The trees grew quite thick here. Further back, trees faded. Okay, that's the same. Yep, it's still the same. There's a convenience store right up the street. Guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Okay, let's make our way. Guess we'll check out the boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. There's some boats floating at the dock. The must took place in the dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat they thought they used that night. Tough. Well, nothing else here. Let's... Guess we can move to... Send Center. Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, huh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what do you do this time? The guy was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up for him. We gotta win this case, Nick. Are there any parts of the park's as good a place as any? What do you think? We head down there? Sure. You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. Probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Is it Grossberg's? Apparently Mr. Grossberg was on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if you need anything. Wait, nothing here. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Hehehe. Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Wait, I'll behave. Oh dear. Dr. Gumshoe's not here.
Gumshoe's at the scene again today.
Huh? Oh, really?
It's live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol.
Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Alright, where Lake do we go? There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you say I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What'd you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say that I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself that though. You know, I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, that means a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? What about Gourdy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gourdy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? Hold on, just gotta make sure everything's live and still good. Okay, we're cooking. Hey, Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what will it be? We're gonna deal or not? What do you have to do, Nick? Sure. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? Oh, welcome back, Josh. You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gourdy. Whoa. Gourdy? But Gourdy doesn't... I mean, Gourdy might not exist. And bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gourdy? I sure do. Lord Edgeworth. We're searching for Gourdy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Whoa, is that the Steel Samurai? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl's fiance's idea. She was all, if you could like, put this here, it would be like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that shows finished them, so she got them for free. Right. And that's the guy that sold my dog, selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody's probably saw something else that they thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Oh my god, this guy. Hey, look at my badge. No. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made a promise the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the deal 6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry, when do you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? That is about a month, yeah. It's been a big hit with the kids. I wasn't here yesterday. Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air into the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago when I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. I really like the Steel Samurai's theme. It's like ba-bam, ba-da-ba-bam, bam, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da. It's really cool. Go like, what's that? Hey y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa! No you don't, no sneezing. Achoo! Oh my god. I told y'all no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. Trigger on one of the Bunkarma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. I learned something today in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about that case? How's that, at least? Like I said, I'll trade it for the darn Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo in my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Alright. Oh. Why did they check this one off? Well, I guess we'll go down to the the boat rental shop? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is so close for good. Yeah, with the murder on the lake and all. They're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Nothing here then. Let's examine this thing, actually. Can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you just add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? These flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under the cold sky. I don't know, I think this gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. Huh? The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. Ask again, what the heck is it? Doesn't the Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. This is good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? Well, that? Oh, that's a compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Oh, we finished this already. Nothing else here. So, go to the entrance? Maybe we can go... Is Edgeworth here? Edgeworth isn't questioning. Come back later. Grossberg's still out. Is Gumshoe out here?
Hey there, pal. What's up? Look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him within court tomorrow too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, you know Gordy?
Monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek!
Got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry.
Mercy, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid in your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our new secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whatever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a K9 police.
Oh! Sarah!
Missile! Here, boy.
Look at him. He's a cute doggy. Look at Sarah, it's so cute.
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. This will help us... how?
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal fishing pole.
Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for a monster.
Yeah?
Are we supposed to catch a sea monster with a fishing pole? Cute dog.
True. Never know till you try, pal. Anyway, this one's the last one.
No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector.
Here. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, I might have been eating soda cans.
Oh, which one will it be?
Can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Can't make up my mind either. The totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Let's start with Missile. Can we borrow Missile?
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute.
Oh boy.
Alright. Let's take a look. He's still in questioning. I'm gonna go to the public beach. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile?
Oh right. The little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies.
Good boy, good boy.
Oh, what's wrong, Missile? Missile! Missile! Whoa! Stop the thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs! Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry doesn't pay my bills, Nick! It's gonna have to this time. Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that butt away from me! What am I gonna do? Tell this big boss? Is a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry for what happened. Oh, right. My poor dogs. He ate all the samurai dogs. It's so funny. Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He's yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones that use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gourdy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Nothing here either. Don't waste time showing me things, you have to get the character. Okay. No, you love Missile though. Nah, this is okay. What should we do? Guess we'll go to the public beach. And examine the hot dog stand again? No. What to do? Maybe have a dog? I think not. Too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under your freezing waterfall sometime. Bum, 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 bum. I guess we'll take a look at what else he's got. Alright, Gumshoe. I take back the last thing I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Okay. Oh, the brakes, make sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Alright, let's head back to Gourd Lake. You know, you can't catch many fish with this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gourdy. You really gotta try fishing out a monster? Save Edgeworth? Yes.
Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one.
The best and brightest. Here, take a look at this. Brings out a fishing pole. Okay, Nick. Good spot. Good spot. For what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least it would have bait. It's kind of funny. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. My leg! Hey! What are you doing? Sorry, Lana. Don't tell me y'all are some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor wallet. No! Hold on. Let's show her the fishing rod. Wait. For catching Gourdy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. I guess we'll check out the metal detector now. Alright. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything's possible, anything. Okay. Let's go back to Gourd Lake. Okay. Nothing else out here. Hey Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure what it's gonna pick up Gourdy though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Huh. Left, boat docks, right exit. Okay. In the boat rental shop? Ooh! Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick! Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gourdy. Maya, first of all, why would Gourdy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Well, I can show us to Larry. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I want to ask you about this tank. Is this yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Oh, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used cars dealerships. Oh, look, why would I need a tank anyway? Inflate something, right? Use this to inflate that, didn't you? I inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go ask me a question like that? Looks like I've hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I've always used is on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little bit more specific? Come on. Well, look, it's embarrassing, so I didn't really want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... No way. No shot. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there just took off like a rocket. I took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my Gourd effort, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th? A week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiancé gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. You're way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last? It was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I wish I was here on the night. I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. Mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Alright. Well, Mr. Lawyer? I got the information you need. Y'all the scoop on Gourdy for me yet? Gourd doesn't exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gourdy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gourdy doesn't exist? Proof that Gourd doesn't exist. It's here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his bag would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gourd doesn't exist. Larry's air tank. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gourdy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang. Stupid. It's so stupid. The tank, along with the steel deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time. Yeah, that's the thing's hand. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So, you're saying that Gourdy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops here say something about witness tomorrow. Said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. There's an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. The camera clicked twice, you know. Huh. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in that at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be as much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be up at all, but here, take it. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who knew him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Poor Larry. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Well, see ya, Lotta. Nice meeting you, I guess. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Not fun. Let's go into the shack. Oh, there's a parrot here. Very cool. That's very cute.
Mick, that you?
Hey, is that Keith with you?
Where have you two been?
I've been worried sick.
Nick, handle this. I think I'll leave this one to you, Maya.
Mick!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, hello. Ah.
Was that good enough squawking sound?
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on the perch.
Keith.
Yes. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, it's the wet noodle.
Based on the available information,
I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
that's relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello. Ah.
Yep.
Fell asleep.
Guess he's relieved.
A pasta shop?
Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. Father started, you know, it makes you into the second generation. The third generation, big. Yes. Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes.
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick.
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this All in the Family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is.
This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, you wanna ride one of your boats? That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them.
Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man's the witness tomorrow, right? Got to find some way to get information out from him. Let's poke around. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who would keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? Ignored me.
Wait, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello. Ah!
Hey? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. So all she can say is hello.
Har har har. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Ah!
Hee hee, cute. I found a new friend. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. Wow, I wonder what a distinct American table called a kotatsu has. We sit down with our clients, warm and snug, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Yes, truly an American table. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Wow, he has a television here too. You know, kind of a pretty nice place. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. How do you know that?
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we're talking about? Our rainbow lioli. Figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it would. Is that his, like, I don't know what you're talking about dialogue? Yeah. Guess not. Does he really have nothing else to give us? Oh, you know what? Let's go grab Missile. I'm gonna show Missile to the parrot. Too bad Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. No, I wanted to bring Missile. Edge was still in questioning. Grossberg's on vacation. Where do we go? Grossberg's out. What to do? Yeah, you don't know anything about this. Oh, talk about Polly.
Ugh, my memory's getting worse of late. That's why I just tell everyone I'm important to Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. Ah.
Alright.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write the number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Well, we know the guy's safe now. I guess we'll give it a little crack. Oh, I guess we can't open it right in front of him. That'd be kind of bad. This fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we can talk to Gumshoe and we can swap out his fishing rod with our fishing rod. You think? That'd be pretty cool. Nothing to say, huh? Yeah, I don't know what else to do here. Guess we'll go back and check on Gumshoe. No, he's still not here. It'd be cool if we could keep Polly. We could take Polly, he's so cute. I don't know, guys. Do you guys think like a parrot's like a really cool pet? Like having birds and something? Like I know a lot of people get cats and dogs, but like wouldn't it be cool to like have a friend who just like owns a bird? I think that'd be pretty cool. Like I don't think you could really even take a bird out to walk, right? Because they're little flappers, so you just keep them inside. Actually, I'd be a little afraid if like other birds kind of saw it, you know, like hawks and stuff. That'd be real scary because you know they're bright red and they'd be like very colorful, right? So I'd be afraid of like letting them out because they might get eaten. If not by like neighboring birds, if not by like predatory birds, then like cats or something. Hey, take a look at my attorney's badge.
That's a lawyer's badge.
Oh, wait, you actually have a reaction to that? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh?
Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick, let's just clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. I'm not Meg either. Here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. On one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Sure. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Guess so.
It's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello, hello. Ah.
He's talking to Bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Do you know anything about this? Right, nothing. Yep, I seen this. Do you know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this?
Yep, the other night, on the lake.
Yes, yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. They're talking about taking over the shop and all.
You know about Gordy?
Nope.
I guess it's not it. Does he know anything about the gun? Yeah. Guess we're just gonna... What you saw?
I forget this time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
I heard this bang, so I looked outside. I heard another one, bang! A little while later, the book comes back. A young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, but yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
You know earlier than that.
You know what? Well, Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He's wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers going out of his face.
Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Holly, have I forgotten something?
Ah! Don't forget DL6! Ah!
Oh.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6! Ah!
What? TL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? I thought Bert Polly know about DL6. You have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? You locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. This seems pretty bad. Yeah, let's ask Detective Gumshoe and see what's going on. Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
And he's drawing a blank.
I don't care who you are, no one can tell me that it's Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, come on, doesn't look like him at all. But Edgeworth admitted he was on the...
But Edgeworth has admitted he was on the boat.
He was the one being shot then.
He seemed fine in court today.
Details, pal. Details. Whose side are you on anyway?
What I'm saying is that we have to respect the evidence.
I think it's a little early to be proudly waving that thing around. You'll be proud of yourself when you get Mr. Edgeworth declared innocent, pal. Robert Hammond. He was the defense attorney at the DL6 incident trial. He was the one who got the sole suspect off the hook. Well, what Mr. Edgeworth thinks of him. Not much, I'd wager.
Yeah, nothing.
Yep, it was fired from a murder weapon, no, without a doubt.
From a meter away, so it would have to have been from someone else on the boat. What do you make of this, Detective Gumshoe?
Hey, making something out of things... your job.
Right. Since when do lawyers have to detectives work for them?
Maybe you should tell me why Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on the weapon, pal.
Huh? How should I know?
Now, she heard 2 gunshots, right?
But wait, look at the court record. According to this, the murder weapon was fired 3 times.
What? How's that possible?
Where was the 3rd shot fired?
Wonder. Maybe it was a practice shot or something.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. This is really helpful.
Really?
You seem surprised.
No, not at all. Glad it worked out for you. What's that, a parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew all about that incident.
An incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Ah! Don't forget DL6. Ah!
Huh? That was really weird. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, think he might be? You know the old boat rental shop by the Gourd Lake?
Oh yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Yeah, how'd you... No, it's supposed to be top secret.
You know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss a lot of heart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with this current case.
Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, convinced me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case. Well, I guess I consider opening the file up. I'll get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Over there is...
Oh, I think we triggered the flag, differently.
Give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Wow! It's amazing. Really dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. So let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a candle on the main facts. Like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go, Nick. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the place is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? This is the same district courthouse that we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Oh, interesting. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours! That'd be scary like that in the dark. Whew. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. Survivors? Oh, there's a bullet hole in there. One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth. It's Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost the day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Interesting. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested. Come on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in Deal 6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is his trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. This is pretty good. I quite like this. You know, I think I'm going to call it here. We had quite a bit of progress in our trial. So much so that got plenty of work done. Alright, I'm probably gonna call it for tonight. And I'll make up a schedule for next week when we can continue on with our Ace Attorney game. This is fun. I really like how this case is shaping out. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go and hop off, shower and relax a little bit, so thank you all for coming. It's been really fun. And in case, I will see you all later. Bye-bye! Have a good rest of your evening.